What's up, guys? Ig here with FalTac, coming at you with another video. This one is actually going to be really cool, and definitely watch the whole thing because it's going to be a quick one, but a very cool process. Now, I just got back from a gun show way up north. It was almost 400 miles. I went from my house in New Hampshire all the way up to Caribou, Maine, up in Presque Isle, which is, you could spit to the border of Canada. So that was cool. I do that show. This is my third year doing it, and God, we left 11 p.m. on Friday night, and we got to the show at 5 a.m., 2 hours before they opened, and I was able to set up, and by the time I was set up, doors were open, people were there, and off we were selling. But anyways, I've had the idea for a few months now, and I've had the equipment here, I've had the material that I needed, and I finally am like, you know what, let's just try it, because I want to add more stuff, more customizations, and just more things to do. And it came out killer. Now, I'm going to walk you through the process. This stuff is, you can buy it online, or you can buy it at any Hobby Lobby. It's called Rit Dye. I'll show you what it looks like. Here we go right here. These little bottles right here, and they come in a variety of colors. Now, they range from like $3 to $5 to $10. And I'm going to be buying some pretty interesting ones. So I got black and red and rose gold and stuff like that, just to figure it out. Now, it doesn't really work on white Kydex, but I've done some tests on some other stuff, and things are working. So I'm going to walk you through what I'm doing. Now, this will not work unless you have a laser that I have found. So, but I will be offering laser engraved Fomis, the plastic injection molded ones, with colored logos now. So I'm going to show you how I do it. I'm going to walk you through the process. It's going to be a small upcharge more, but it's going to make you stand out. And eventually I'm going to see if I can do like red, white, or blue, or camo patterns and stuff like that. But that's down the line. So it is a very cold, well, I wouldn't say cold, but it's like 50 degrees outside. It is absolutely pouring. I got one of my Christmas shirts on, and it has been a day of doing shells and doing like putting the shop back together. So let's just get right to it. Let's try it, and let's see how well it comes out. So I have mess ups that happen, you know, whether somebody walks by and hits the laser, or I decide to move something and something messes up. So if you didn't know, I laser engrave PMags. So we got a Trump magazine right here. I don't care about your political party. I sell a lot of these. Really don't care. This one is, you can see it's mirrored. There's a second image on it. And what happens is it got bumped. So now this is junk. So this is going to be a 30 round PMag test piece. And then I have some Fomis, and I have some junk Kydex that I just cut off, and we're gonna laser engrave some stuff and just see how it comes out. All right, first up is just gonna be a 1.75 Fomi I had kicking around, and it's just gonna say your logo here. So let's just get that on there. We're gonna do 20 passes and just get that nice and bright white. Gosh, that's looking good. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, same thing, my logo. Let's try that real quick. Falling. Alright, I bet you guys can't guess what this is. Alright, we got the Punisher skull. Same thing, Punisher skull on Kydex, same settings. So we'll see how this turns out. I do not know how this is. I've never tried it on decks. and we are going to find out. Now, don't you worry. That is sucking up all the fumes right there, so I'm not too worried about it. And that's like a 2-inch by 2-inch square, so I'm not worried. Try this. This is a very small topographic image. This is actually the same program I used on a PMag, but obviously I shrunk it down for this purpose, so we'll see what happens. Obviously, keep in mind that this Kydex is not flat, so things aren't going to go down quite even, but I don't care. And let's try this. Good old 3% symbol. 3%er with the 13 stars. You know what? Let's see if anything happens on the back too while we dye it. All right, now we took a lovely, oh, you can see me in the microwave. We took a lovely stroll to my kitchen, and we got it boiling. So let's get it done. Guys, welcome to life in New Hampshire right now. So it just doesn't stop. All right, so we're gonna see it. Wow, cool. That's bright red here, and it's like a pink. Anyways, we're gonna see what turns red. Obviously, these look a little burnt already because of what it is, especially this one. But if it turns red, we'll see. I'm gonna do the PMag glass because that one I'm really curious on because that opens up a whole new world right there. So let's throw this in. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna use this right here. Just go to town. And not necessarily boiling yet, but it is hot. So let's look at that. So let's get that in there. You know what? Let's, yeah, stir it. Oh yeah, get in there nice and deep black. There we are. It's boiling, and we're just gonna let it do its thing. As you can see, it's already, yeah, it's red. So that's working pretty good. Now the directions, you know, say get it to a boil, yada yada yada. Keep doing it for like 30-40 minutes, but honestly, it's been here for about 5 minutes. And look at that. That ain't white now, Mo. Alright. So we'll let that boil for a few minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and throw in the Kydex, and then the magazine is going to be after. Red looks awesome. Let's move on to Kydex. Let's see what that does. We'll just keep on stirring. Let this sit for about 5 minutes and come back to it. And well, like I said before, these were kind of brown to begin with, but they do look, it does look redder. So let's move on to the PMag. And I'm just gonna, oh yeah, I think that's gonna work. Kind of thing. And I should say that this, obviously, it heats up, so they bend. So doing a already finished holster, the question. I can't believe how well this worked on a majority of the stuff. So let's start out with the Kydex. Kydex was in there for probably just as much time as the other stuff. And yeah, you could see somewhat of a difference there. It did dye it. That's what it was looking like, and this is what it looks like now. But like I said, you want to do this prior to bending because it's gonna warp in there because it's like almost 200 degrees. This was the topographic, and yeah, it's, you know, honestly, the Kydex looks the same to me. So yeah, all right. But Fomis, they're red. I had to add more water, so obviously that dilutes the potion. So, but there it is. So from this point on, I'm gonna go to Hobby Lobby tonight and get like all the cool colors and stuff like that. So I'll get OD green, I'll get khaki, so you can do your coyote brown. I'm gonna get blue, lime green, stuff like that. And then the moment we've all been waiting for, PMags, and it is red. So again, this was only in there for 5 minutes. So it would normally boil for 30 minutes to 40 minutes, and as you can see, it is a lot better. So let me go grab another PMag so you can see what it looks like. Not dyed, dyed. And like I said, this was only a couple minutes in, so it's going to get a lot deeper. Now let me show you what I mean by deeper. And if you didn't know, I laser engrave logos for like 30 companies. No joke, I laser their logos. So if you have a company, you get a holster, and it has a laser logo on it, chances are it's from me. But anyways, these are a couple mess ups that I had in stock. As you can see, how much redder they are. And that's because it was a less diluted solution. There was more dye to water ratio, and I had to add more because the water boils off. So that is a difference. Plus, these boiled for like 20 minutes instead of the 5 minutes for this, so it sits in longer. So can we modify the holster world a little bit more? That answer is yes. Whether we are laser engraving, powder coating, or dyeing, the world just got a lot more customizable. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you want to see. Before I add some on the website, I am going to do test pieces, because I'm not going to sell you a bunch of green ones and realize they come out not green, you know, or it just doesn't work, or this material doesn't take it. So I'm going to go ahead, like I said, I'm going to get the popular colors and some insane colors, because obviously we know that doing these goes with holsters. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see dyed, and we'll go from there, because these just look awesome. And these are available on the website as well. So I will catch you on the next one.